Hi friends, thanks for joining me again for devotions today. So glad that you are checking this out every day. You know, the more and more we learn about Jesus, the closer that we get to him. And the closer that we get to him, the more his light shines through us. So I hope that you are experiencing Jesus and learning more about him every day. And this week we're talking about miracles, and miracles aren't just your everyday regular event. Miracles are an event that shows God's power. And Jesus shows his power so that he can be known and others can know him. And first today we're going to talk about a verse from Hebrews, and it's chapter 11 verse 1, and it says, "Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It is being sure of what we do not see." Because, you know, just like I could come to you and I could hold your hand, I could touch your hair, I could feel your clothes, I could see your shoes, smell your shoes. Any of those kinds of things, we can't do that with Jesus. We experience him in a different way. And so when we read the Bible and we get to know him, we build our faith. We believe he is who he says he is. And so that's what our verse is talking about. Believing that God is who he says he is, even though we can't see him, even though we can't feel him, even though we can't smell his shoes, any of those kinds of things. It's having faith. So when we believe in God, even when we can't see, even when we can't hear, even when we can't feel, all of those kinds of things, we believe God is who he says he is. And so today we're going to talk about some men who had some serious faith. And there was a gentleman, he was paralyzed, which means he wasn't able to walk. He couldn't move his legs. And his friends knew that Jesus was coming to a house, and they wanted to go there, but the house was packed full of people. Can you imagine if Jesus came to your town? Wouldn't you want to be getting there? And so it was so full and they couldn't get in there. And you know, these guys, in my mind, might have been a little on the crazy side here, thinking, whoo, I don't know if I would have done that. But again, I hope I would have the faith to. So these guys, they took their friend. They was put on like a cot, if you can think about that. And they took him on the roof of a house, up on a roof. Okay, they cut a hole in the roof of the house and they lowered their friend down through it. And so when that happened, Jesus saw their faith. He saw that they believed in him and what he could do. And so he healed him. He said that he saw the faith. And he told the man, get up and walk. And he did. That's what happened. And you imagine all of those people in that house, they would have seen that happen. And that's what we're talking about, a miracle, so that people could see the power of God. And they did. Amazing. The men, they had faith. They took their friend up on a roof. They put a hole in the roof. They lowered him down through it just to get to Jesus. I have to think sometimes, is my faith that strong? Would I do that? Would I believe that? I hope so. Because the more we know Jesus, the more we believe who he is, and the more we have faith in what he can do. So, have faith like that, those men. Because someday, there might be a miracle for you. There might be a miracle for your friend, your family member, someone like that. Will you pray and will you believe in that? Faith, having faith, believing Jesus is who he says he can do and he can be. We believe it. I believe it. I hope you do too. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.